Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast show, Damian Joshua, and I'm your DJ. So I'm so sorry, guys. It's been more than 1 week. I've uploaded an episode, so I've taken time to formulate this special episode. Like I wanted to say, it's not a special episode; it's a very common thing. So yeah. So today's episode is gonna be about googling about myself. It's quite tricky. It's like something you're gone out of your mind. Yeah, like each and everyone have, like, they don't want to be famous, but like they have sort of kind of interest in being popular among people, have to be spoken by people, topping up charts. Yeah, each and everyone has that desire, and many of them are living proofs. You know many people. For me, I know many people, and you people listening to this, you also know who are the people. Can be anything. It can be a singer, songwriter, artist, actor, actresses, anybody. So this episode came up in my mind because the last week, when my friend and me, when we were searching on Google, and suddenly I came up, let us search our own names on Google. So my friend Manoj, so he told, yep, let us do it. Like, it's something weird, something sort of weird thing we are going to do, but let us search. So I put my name, Damian Joshua, and he put his name. He was on the telephonic conversation, so we were wriggling with our laptops and everything, and I put on my name, Damian Joshua, and boom, what happened? Yeah, I've seen many results on my name, because I'm not the only person named Damian Joshua. You have many people. So I was going through each and everything, like what was about Damian Joshua, and slowly I started to come up with many new searches, like Damian Joshua on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, because I'm doing a podcasting thing. So each and every podcast, and I was so surprised and amazed and astonished to see that my podcast was on the Indian podcasts, UK podcasts. Like, these are the websites. It was, I was like, I was amazed. That's all. I couldn't even speak. And my friend was asking, what's happening? I told, I'm out of my words. I can't explain anything. And yeah, this was the thing. I was the on podcast platforms. Okay, it's a small minor podcast platforms where people have not even heard of it. Like Podtail, I've not heard about Podtail, Listen Notes, and different podcasts. I was so amazed. Just look, and people in those podcasts, I like, as of for me, I don't listen to those podcasts because I use Spotify and the major podcast platforms for listen, because I listen to music and all. So this was a very amazing and interesting thing, that I was on different platforms also serving, and people loved my podcast. And in the podcast name, Indian podcast, yeah, that's I can still remember it. I'm charting on the top 15 in the technology category, because I don't come at technology, but they categorize me on technology sort. So it came up on technology, and I was happy. Okay, like, even though I'm not coming up in Spotify or any other big major podcast platforms where people listen to podcasts, I'm coming on this. So I was so amazed and happy, and I was sharing all this information, like googling about myself. This was the craziest day in my life, like, googling about yourself. Like, this process I did it 1 year back in 2019, during the month of May, June. I, like, after 1 year only, I've started my podcasting work, and it's been 5 months. So, and when I searched my name, Google responded, this is a very private account. You should your information won't be look like you can't, your information won't be shared or be visible to the public. It's only your information, and only just one search came up, that's all. But now I'm filling up one full search page, and I'm so happy about it. And I thank you guys. Without you listeners, followers, I'm nowhere. I'm so happy, excited about this. And like no words, this means so much to me. And don't think, guys, this is a thanking podcast. Yeah, this is a thanking podcast, and do some weird things, some adventurous things according to you, what you think which is adventurous. So I had this sort of adventurous thing where I was so happy about it, googling about myself. People when I shared it with my parents and my friends, they told, what, you're out of your mind, or you gone mad, you're putting your own name on Google? I told, yeah, literally I was putting my own name on my Google, and I came up with one full page search, and I was so happy about it. And guys, I'll be coming up more. I'll be starting to tease some sort of catchy things up on my Instagram profile. So guys, I've linked my Instagram link, Instagram profile link onto the main podcast show description, because for each and every single episode, you can be putting, but I thought let it be on the main podcast show description, where you can go. And I'm on Twitter also, so you can follow me up there. You can send tweets, and you can I'll be sharing the information, I'll be sharing each and every information, be teasing sort of things. So I'm waiting for my next new series to come up. So I'm under the process of it, so I'm revealing it. So I'm doing another series. Already I've done Fire First, which was a very huge grand hit, and it's coming up. Yeah, each and every episode, the streams, the plays, and the downloads, it's damn increasing. And I'm so happy about it that finally I'm charting up again with Fire First. It was not drooping, it was coming up, but now it's vigorously coming up. And my singles also are doing a bit good. So guys, please continue to support me. I'll be coming up with many new topics, ideas, and don't feel bored. If you feel bored, there's no answer. You can stop listening to my podcast. But I think podcast is not my passion, but it's not my life too also. Podcast is something, a thing where I express my feelings, guys. So if you respect my feelings, you will come back and listen to my podcast episodes again and again, and you will enjoy, and I assure it. Don't think I'm talking a bit too emotionally. I'm so sorry about it. Don't worry, I'm not talking too emotionally. If you are interested, you can come and listen back. And I want people to change. I want people to change, and this is what I feel. I want people to change. They should have some change because of me. Something should change. So guys, let us end up here, and I'll be coming up with another episode, so stay tuned. I'm signing off, and this is your DJ signing off from this episode. Take care, guys. Stay healthy.